action.
Good morning. Good morning. It's a bit bloody burr, isn't
Right,
it,
sister?
today? Yes, I'm fine. You okay?
Yes.
I've had a really good week because I've had Mondays off because we closed because the street was very quiet and people haven't been paid until the end of the month. So we thought, right, well, we're closed on Mondays. A lot of the shops in Wootton are closed on a Monday. So I've been at home and I've painted a great big dresser, which I won't be able to bring up until somebody can help me load it. But hopefully that'll be up by the end of the week. And well, the end of it's the end of this week already, isn't it? It's Friday today. Duh, I'm all out of sync. So yes, that'll be up in the shop early next week. But it is on Instagram.
I got confused yesterday because you didn't work yesterday, did you?
No, I don't usually work on a Thursday. Barbara works on a Thursday.
I see. I was like,
I'm confused most of the time.
You're not working anymore.
It does feel a bit like that, but I am working, but I'm just working in other places other than the shop. So, so Sunday I was out buying. I bought loads of new stock. We'll have a look around this morning and I can show you some of the bits and pieces that have come in. A couple of announcements to make. The back of my van, which I will open shortly and show you, I was taking keys out with me, is full of gardening stuff. So the gardening stuff is beginning to come in now. So if you're looking to buy plant supports or stakes or objet d'art for the garden, it's all beginning to come in and it will start being in the shop as of today when I unload the van. So that's the first thing. Second thing is we've got a new product launch. It came out at the beginning of this week. I only got my stock in yesterday, so it's now on my shelves. And it's the lovely new metallic paints called French Shimmers. And they can be used indoors or outdoors. And you can paint things with on wood or metal or glass or concrete, just about anything actually. And really lovely metallic colours. You can also mix them with the French Chic finishing coat to make a sort of a glaze, so that if you want to paint over something and give it a nice sort of shimmer, you can do a really lovely effect with these. Now I'm going to be painting up, if I get a chance today, I've got some wooden paddles somewhere. No, I haven't. Oh yes, there they are. Which I'm going to paint these colours on so that people can come in and see what the colours look like. But there's 5 new colours, £12.95 a pot. Really lovely, lustrous.
Does that supersede the French Sheen?
No, the French Sheen is still very much alive and kicking and has a different sort of use. This one is pre-mixed and can be used on outside furniture as well.
So when you've opened it, how long can you...
Oh, once it's open, you can use it, and as long as you seal the lid back up, it will keep perfectly well until you need to use it the next time. But really lovely colours. It's an old gold, a lovely sort of pearlised effect one here. I haven't got to terms yet with all the colours, but as I start painting them, I will get to know them better. But yes, come in and have a look at those. They are going to be super.
Is that in the new paints panel book
brochure
thing?
No, it isn't. I've done spoons for the French Sheen colours, but we'll do the paddles for the other one. I think the main thing with these is that they're just going to be so lovely for painting metal handles and drawers and for doing extra bits of detailing, and the fact that you can have them outside as well. So, shall we have a scoot round and have a look at some of the new stock that's come in? Who likes pigs? I like pigs. I think he's rather nice. He's coming. He's so heavy. I have really done my back in at the moment, so I'm struggling a bit, but he was very heavy. He's £74.95, but he's already beautifully weathered and got lots of character. Can't think straight in the coat on. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? And this I absolutely love. This is a heavy cast iron planter, £72.95, and I was thinking how lovely that would look planted up rather, with little white hyacinths and moss around the surface, and that would look super. Keeping in the theme of gardening stuff, how about these two lovely weathered heavy concrete planters? This one's actually even come with the little what do you call those, succulents in it. That one's been raided of succulents, but I noticed actually that there is a face on the back of this trough, but I'm not so keen on the face. I think I prefer it with just the nice weathered look. Can you see that face on there?
Yeah.
So anyway, they've come in and I think they are really lovely. They've got all the ageing and stuff done in advance for you. Excuse me, pass round. So lovely heavy little urn here, metal, lovely detail on that. Can you see the detailing?
Beautiful.
And that would look lovely with a plant in. That's £42.95. I thought this was cute. It's a little metal, what'd that be? Duck? Goose?
Mm.
14.95. Got a bit of a personality about it.
One off.
A one-off, yes. And then we've got the Bird Hotel, 49.95. I think that's just a lovely piece of objet d'art just to have inside, actually, but I think it's gorgeous. There's a little man with the top hats on there, but the nesting hole is through there, and they've got a big nesting bit in the base and at the top there as well. Signage, I like that. That was Courtyard Garden. It's just a bit of signage, and it's always nice to have in your garden. That's £35. Ooh, Superstar, look at this. Love this. This is a big riveted corrugated iron star. It's quite flexible when you take it down because it's all panelled, but it's lovely and rusty. It's original paint. It's sort of got ribs on it, and that's £149.95. That would be lovely indoors or on the side of a big garage wall or garden wall. So that's really lovely. I'm just looking around. Barbara was in yesterday and she's placed everything around, so we just have to wander and come across things as we do. New bowler hat in. This is rather nice. I thought actually the bowler hat would look very nice just slung on top of the antlers of my fantastic stag, which we'll probably be able to see better when we go outside. And we've also got a piece of pre-painted side table there, which is very pretty, but again, I think we can see it better when we are outside. So, if I sneak past you, let's go and see what's down in the big room. Got a couple of tables in. This one, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. This one is £3.95. We'll put the label back on it. Comes with a drawer, quite sort of farmhousey style, pre-painted, lovely colour. But the top is just so rustic and lovely, like a plank top. Little elephant, he's come in. I love elephants. He's a particularly nice carved elephant. How much is he? He is £34.95. Let's wander around this way. It's funny when you don't know where the things are. I just have to try and spot them. This came in. This is a tall flower vase. I think they're quite good actually.
Or
as
umbrella
umbrella stands. Yeah, great in the shop actually. That's £18.95. Move the orchids down here to make room for things up there. Right, this lovely little desk that came in. How pretty is this? £3.95, bow fronted, little brass casters, very slender. And the reason I liked it so much was how wonderful the leather is. It's not damaged, it's just beautifully aged with a lovely patina on it. So if somebody's looking for a little traditional desk, quite a nice little lady's desk that one, isn't it? Then I think that this is just what they would like, a lovely little antique piece. Boys Who Sew, of course. We can't walk past their fabulous curtain without mentioning the Boys Who Sew based in Berkeley. If you need any upholstery doing, any bed heads, bedspreads, most amazing curtains and blinds and interior design advice, then they're the ones to go and see. Just love that curtain, it's so thick and warming and gorgeous. We've had to start loading things on top of things, although I've had a good week with selling stuff. It's filling up as fast as I'm selling, so that's
because you're a very efficient trader, my dear.
It's because I'm knackered all the time out buying stuff. Even if I go just normal shopping, so let's go up to Clifton or something, I'm always thinking I'm on the lookout. What can I buy that I can take back for the shop? So I suppose I am keeping it well stocked at all times. This is new in. I love this. This is a 20th century painted table.
Your best friend and supporter and guru in Pammy is here.
Oh, hello Pammy. Good morning, my darling. How are you? Yes, this is 20th century, but painted in the 18th century style. Very pretty. I don't know if you can get some close up of that, Ginge, but it's a lovely, lovely console table. Sort of old, but pretty and characterful. And on the theme of elephants, you know how I love elephants. I've got these lovely little elephant china balls in. I think they're gorgeous. They're £4.50 each. I've got 4 of those. If anybody wants those, they need to come in pretty darn quickly. You know, I'm wandering around and I know that I'm missing things, but I'm in a bit of a daze this morning.
Have you been on drugs again? I told you about taking
I
drugs.
know. I just haven't been sleeping very well for some reason. Can't switch my brain off. I think the rest of it's probably going to be outside. So shall we go and have a top? I'll just get my van keys as well, so that I can show the garden stuff. It's going to be cold out there, isn't it? Never mind.
It's -3 this morning.
-3. Oh my God.
Oh,
My
wow.
van will start while I'm inside the house. I can push the button and it starts and it warms all the seats up and it's just fabulous.
You're in the future.
I am. I've never had such a
You're
posh
from
vehicle.
the future.
My lovely lions, they've been sold this week. They're going off to their new house.
Oh.
And I won't have to lift them around anymore, which is just as well because they're so heavy. No wonder I've got a bad back. I keep pushing myself to do things and they're all too heavy for me. Right, here's that lovely, 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 primitively carved stag. We think it's Asian. The local auctioneer has been in to have a look at it. The antlers are actually real antlers. He's lost his ears and he's lost his tail, but there's still something so gorgeous about him, and I think he would be fantastic on a hall table somewhere. And if you're being a bit fun, you could just put your hats on top of his antlers. He's just a one-off piece. The auctioneer said he hasn't seen anything like that before, so that's a little special Fifi's Fancy Furniture piece.
Fifi treasure.
Yes. Another of the outside mirrors. These look lovely indoors as well. They're great in an orangery or conservatory, but they are stunning. And those are $130.95. And what do you think of these? Got these in this weekend. Little stools. I think they're just dead cute. Your grandson, my great nephew Fox, would like those, wouldn't he? His own little personal stool to sit on. Then I got this lovely vintage cake tin. I mean, that is just so beautifully weathered. I just love that. That's $44.95, and that would just look so great in somebody's vintage kitchen. And buckets. I've always had a thing about buckets, but these I thought were particularly nice.
Listen to this comment.
What's this?
This comment from Pammy. I love your hair today, Fifi.
Oh.
Love your new stock too.
Oh, bless you. Oh, gosh, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. How bad was I yesterday, Ginge? How bad was I yesterday with my hair?
Today.
Yes, I was
hair.
in I had it cut and I couldn't make it do anything and I didn't like it and I was in such a... Anyway, I was going to wear a hat today. I was going to actually put a bag over my head when I cut the eyes out. But that's really nice of you to say, so thank you. You've cheered me up. Yeah, these two little buckets. This one's slightly bigger, $44.95. This one's $42.95. But buckets are the new planters, I think. They're rusty, characterful, useful, and with a nice plant in there, like the hydrangea that I've got in the other room, just plonked in it. They just look super. Usual things like trugs. This is nice. This is new in. This little French garden table. It's very heavy base to it. It's not going to blow away or fall over. That's $115. A lovely weathered, rusted top of the top of it there. And that's pretty much it. Really? Isn't it funny? All that new stuff. Oh, the van, the back of the van. I was going to show you the back of the van.
Sorry if I'm waving the camera around. I'm
Somebody walking up the high street there with just his dressing gown on. That's interesting, isn't it? In the freezing cold weather. So, what have we got here? I don't know if you can just shove your camera in, Ginge, but we've got all sorts of garden stuff. And I've just bought kind of one of everything up, just to get it in the metal stand for the garden stuff today. But I've got loads of it. My back garden looks a little bit like Steptoe's yard. And here's a little sneaky peek of this beautiful dresser that I've got. I don't know if you can just see some of the carving and stuff on there. That one's going back to my house to have the job done on it, so that now that I'm not working on a Monday, I'll be able to crack on and do that. So all the garden stuff will be out. Hi there. Will be out on the pavement hopefully later on today, and if anybody wants any, give me a call because it does go very quickly. Isn't Wootton looking lovely? Look at the hills just down through there. It's beautiful.
Very
isn't it?
pretty.
Apart from being freezing, it's lovely.
Oh, sorry. Dragged my shot of the high street there.
Yes. So, let's go back in where it's a bit warmer. I feel as if I've missed off loads and loads and loads of things.
So
because
just
of
give
all the
us
new
a
stock.
repeat of your opening hours again.
Right, so I'm closed on Mondays, Wednesdays and Sundays. And all the other days I'm open from 10 until 5.
Okay.
And we'll probably reopen again on Mondays as soon as the weather picks up and COVID is clear and everything else. Well, that was the other thing I was going to show you from the outside, wasn't it? This little dresser. Shall I just slightly turn it round because this is so pretty. A little side table. See that? Nicely carved. I think it's got a drawer as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pre-painted. Lovely colour. And very useful piece of furniture. So glad we remembered that. So, yes.
Good.
Do you know what I wish though? I wish that I'd started doing this when I was about 42 and
24.
yeah, even 24 even. Because I think it would have been a lot easier.
Yeah. Well.
Seeing my old bones.
Yes, you do amazing. Well done.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, thanks for coming out and having a little
Oh,
wander
sorry, I
around with me.
keep dropping things at the moment. My nose is itching, and my eyes are steaming up, my glasses are falling off, and I'm trying not to drop the camera. So, yeah, good job. Well done. Lovely.
So, onwards and upwards. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you hopefully next week.
Yes, good. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye. Me too. Wish I'd started 20 years ago, Pammy.
Yes, gosh, yeah.
Isn't it
Gosh.
real?
If Pammy started 20 years ago, she'd rule the world by now. She'd be president of the world.
Well done. Good job, everybody.
Take
Take
care.
care. Bye.
Bye.